Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to come into your homes this very cold Sunday. I should be before my fire right now, but the Alliance is at it again with their malicious misinformation campaign. The first tweet which I want to address is an insidious tweet by Ruhanya. And he claims in that tweet that our agent chamber application to have a variation of that Supreme Court judgment has been denied for lack of agency or want of agency, and nothing could be further from the truth than that. Here is the truth, or the facts are as follows. On Thursday, we were before the senior judge of the Supreme Court, Justice Gababa, and it was agreed, we were with NC's counsel there, and it was agreed that the matter is urgent, and we were seated in this that's called a case management conference. It was agreed in that conference that on the 4th of August, Chamisa must file his opposing affidavit. It was on the 4th of August. And then on the 6th of August, we will file our answering affidavit. And then on the 13th of August, we'll file our heads of arguments. And then on the 20th, files his heads of argument. It is after that 20th of August that then a date for public hearing will be set. Now, anyone who knows anything about court processes, this cannot be an ordinary application. This is an urgent application. And so what Ruhanya is talking about is really malicious propaganda. Whatever he's taking is too strong, even for him. The matter is urgent. The matter will be heard on urgent basis. And we all know what's going to happen here. The country has been on lockdown like forever. Everyone's rights are infringed upon. It was virtually impossible for us to be that irresponsible and hold an extraordinary Congress when the whole world is shutting down and everyone is dying right around us as a consequence of this COVID. The second one that I want to address is the issue of money. There is reporting to the effect that the Supreme Court has said we must not get what is due to us. Nothing can also be further from the truth than that. You will recall that the Alliance took the Minister of Justice and the Minister of Finance over this money to the High Court. They got a judgment or an interdict there that the money must not be given to anyone except them, or at least the matter is heard in the Supreme Court, or it's brought to its finality, its logical conclusion. The ministries appealed that judgment, and that appeal had the effect of suspending the judgment. That's how we got the money about 3 weeks or so ago. We've got that money and we've used it very prudently for our programs. But you'll appreciate that last week they then went to the Supreme Court, and through the agreement, it was consensual between the ministries and the Alliance that this money will not be given to anyone going forward. Now, that affects us. Because we are interested parties. So you can be rest assured that we'll join that case, and we will prevail. Now, just for our supporters, just to assist you understand what is happening here, you will remember that Judge Judith of the High Court in Harare gave us a historical judgment in 2019. That judgment, NC and his team appealed it in the Supreme Court. That appeal in the Supreme Court, this is what they submitted. They submitted through their counsel, who is Thabani Mpofu. They submitted that the firing of Dr. Khupe was ratified by the MDCT Congress, which happened in 2019, in May 2019 in Kweru. That's what they claimed. They did not say it was an MDC Alliance Congress. They said it was an MDCT Congress. It ratified the firing of Dr. Khupe. They went further to say it unanimously elected NC as its president. No one challenged that election. They went further to claim that this matter is now moot because the NC leading this MDCT, in other words, being the successor of Dr. Morgan Tsvangirai, contested the 2018 elections. It's in the court papers. I've got the judgment here. It's in the court papers, and they claimed that out of the 270 seats, this party, which is before the court, which is led by Nelson Chamisa, won 88 seats. That's what they claimed. They also claimed that this very same party, out of the 60 senatorial seats, this same party under Nelson Chamisa won 25 seats. The court agreed with them. The court agreed and said, yes, this matter is moot. Chamisa has ran away with this thing. No one can realistically, in the immediate future, take this thing away from him. But it's politics, anything is possible. But they agreed. They said this thing is now academic. Chamisa is unchallenged. But they said, pursuant, I think it's Section 3 of the National Constitution, I think it deals with the issues of rights. They said, no, it is not correct that this matter stops there. So they said, in the interest of protecting rights, and also the court having a definitive a voice on this matter, because the mere fact that the case is moot, moot does not mean that the court does not have jurisdiction anymore. You remember in the Dr. Khupe versus the Speaker of Parliament, that principle was laid out clearly, that the court still can decide if it still wants to intervene even in a moot case. And in this case, the court decided to do. And it said, this same party, which has won 88 seats, this same party, which has won 25 senatorial seats, must now go back for an extraordinary Congress, and its acting president is Dr. Khupe. So it should come as no surprise to anyone that the money emanating from the 88 MPs and the 25 senators comes to a party which is led by Dr. Khupe. So no, don't lose heart, don't panic. We're winning this thing because our case is beyond reproach. That's why they depend upon propaganda, misinformation. But thank God we are there always to demystify and debunk. Victory is certain.